my second book, I'd been doing a lot of artwork. I hadn't really done art and paintings and drawings since I was at school. I hadn't had the time, you know, bringing up my boys, working as a teacher in sports and working with college students and being a welfare officer and all sorts of things. I'd not had the time, and while I was doing that book, obviously there's paintings in there that I've done, and that sort of grew. And yeah, you know, I've done all sorts of paintings that carry on, you know, and art boxes and all sorts of things that are Tanya. But I also do a lot of other artwork, and I've done other books that, I mean, they're out on Amazon. I've got work that goes out on, selling an online shop, and I've set up a artist unit for lots of other artists because I thought people are struggling, and I've done that back home. So there's a lot of people with needing somewhere to sell art. There's mental health around it. There's community projects around it. Not just artwork, but writing. People getting together about different sorts of art, making, baking, you name it, we've got it. And musicians, music and instruments. And I've spent a lot of time setting that up as well. But that's home. And then when I'd done the other book, it was like about, people are often asking about song lyrics or a song they haven't heard of or things she's done, and there hadn't been enough room to do all that in the other one, because the next book I did was Tanya Tucker's song lyrics, London Julie again. But this was, I mean, to get all the lyrics for things, I mean, as we know, Tanya was one of the singers that lost a lot of her original recordings and work in the fire in America, where lots of country stars have come together to claim compensation, but things are lost. So you're relying on, if you happen to have old cassette tapes and things, and like Shirley, she's got a lot, an awful lot, but there's things that she hadn't got, and we'd be listening with our ear to the cassette, listening to things, getting it right, asking, what did you sing there? What did you do? And often the written lyrics aren't ones that got sung, because Tanya will go, she remembers so much, so much of it, and then she'll put her own line in it because it sounds better, and she's right, you know. So there's that sort of mixing up. There's things she's helped write, and finding out about them, it isn't always the easiest thing. Excuse me, what have you got? And then new songs are coming all the time with duets of people, and goes London. And there's so much, you know, things have been done as tributes to people where she sang on stage, and it wasn't just that, it was then getting all these lyrics, putting them in some order, and then putting pictures that go with the lyrics. And sometimes I had to turn around and go, well, there isn't really anything for that, and like right about now, I'm going to have to paint something. And that sort of, you go, after the fire's got, you know, how do you do that with taste? It's not always that easy. But like I said, she's got lyrics and songs for every moment. And yeah, I worked at it, and you know, did my best to match pictures to songs, and obviously partnerships and everything else. And yeah, of course, I mean, there's the funny ones, there's the serious, there's that, you get a picture of Tanya going, you played me like, and I'm going to tell you that, and sassing about. I mean, I'll find one now because it's just, you just go, okay. Someday you're right. I'm just looking through because I put them in alphabetical order. I mean, what do you do for right about now? Yeah, after the fire's gone and all that, and it's getting you know, daddy and home and things, and dancing the night away by the water, so I was painting again. Yeah, I mean, that one, that Angel from Montgomery, I mean, this was taken from John Pine when he sent his message to say how happy, how pleased he was for her doing her Bring My Flowers Now. A blue guitar, so that was painted from the start, the way it is. Yeah, it's an incredible book, and it came out really well, and I probably like this the best. Yeah, so that was Tanya Tucker, song lyrics, London Julie.